Hello, hello, everyone. We are live on the Facebook group. Welcome. Ashley just joined us as well with Maya Papaya. So welcome everyone to day 3 of our 12 days to Somatics and Self Love. And I'm so happy that you're all here. As you hop on, say hello, drop hello in the chat to let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome. So, very excited. I am curious as well. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Ashley's here to support for the tech. Awesome. We have another human entering the waiting room. Welcome. How have you enjoyed the first couple of days? I know the first few days have been very yin exercises. Ashley gave me the feedback that we started out. We did a chakra series last month or 2 months ago. We started out in the root chakra, moved up to our sacral. Today's all about our power and energy, our solar plexus. So it's kind of interesting how this is aligning with the chakras, and that was not intentional. Really, our intention is to bring some of the practices that have been the most powerful for us in managing our stress, our anxiety, in managing our nervous system. Hi, Trisha. Hello. Jacqueline, you're very new to this. Awesome. From Michigan. Awesome. I love hearing where you're all from. I'm from Canada, but I live in Costa Rica now. So you'll see me in t-shirts, and it's hot here. It's really hot today. Every day, actually. It's just always hot. 30 degrees, 32 degrees Celsius, just like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm always going to be warm and sweaty. So welcome. So today's session is all about expressing. It's all about our expression, and that, when we look at our nervous system, we talk about nervous system regulation. It's not that we want to have a nervous system that's always calm. I mean, that would be beautiful. That would be wonderful. But that's not really the reality of the nervous system. Our nervous system is meant to fluctuate. We are meant to experience emotion. We are meant to go through highs and lows. And so there's a misconception that it's like we're meant to just always be calm all the time. And that's not it. We're actually meant to experience all of life. And if we can allow ourselves to experience the emotions, to move, to accept, to welcome in these different experiences, we actually create a beautiful relationship, both with our emotions, with our bodies, instead of trying to push it away, pushing it down. Hi, Randana, welcome. And so today, I wanted us to invite in this acceptance that sometimes, especially at this time of year, but in general, sometimes we might feel frustrated, we might feel overwhelmed, we might get triggered or angry. And all of these emotions, all of these experiences give us information. And so it's not only important to tune in of like, what are you trying to tell me? But also to release. And this is a really big part of the medicine I bring to the world. Some of you know, some of you don't know that I have created something called dance alchemy, which is a somatic-based dance and movement healing modality. And a part of this modality is just being really present with what's going on in your body and allowing it to express so that we can listen, so we can heal, so we can transmute, so we can alchemize. This word alchemy is like, how can we transmute this into something else? And there's incredible power in the ability to meet ourselves where we're at without trying to change or fix or positive mindset ourselves out, but really being like, okay, I'm frustrated or mad or sad or whatever that emotion is in this moment. And I'm going to allow myself to really experience that. And when I can meet these parts of myself, when I can meet myself in this, there's actually a deeper sense of acceptance and self-love. And so when we talk about somatics and self-love, It's not about loving ourselves when things are good, because it's easy to love ourselves when we're happy and things are good and everything feels aligned. It's easy to love ourselves then. Can you love yourself when you're frustrated or irritated or mad or things aren't going the way that you wanted to? Can you love yourself when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed instead of beating yourself up and making yourself wrong for these emotions? Can you love yourself in all of you? Because that is a big part of this healing, is loving and accepting all of you. So we're going to dive into today's practice. And before we do that, I would love to just hear whoever's watching, listening. I just love to hear if this is landing for you. So if you want to drop in the chat, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being like this, don't understand this, not this doesn't resonate, 10 being like, this really resonates. I'm really getting something out of it. Just drop a number in the chat. I'd love to hear how this is landing for you. Hi, Desi, welcome. Awesome. Date with Destiny. Cool. Yeah. Resonates after doing this with Tony Robbins. It's so interesting. Yeah. All focus on self-love. Self-love is loving all parts of ourselves. All parts of ourselves. Okay. 5 ? Okay. I'd love if you want to drop in the chat if there's anything more you want to share on that, Jacqueline. So I also wanted to just thank and acknowledge all of you who have been sharing, who have been tagging us. We have been tracking all of your names, and we're going to start to hand out different prizes throughout the next few days. So continue to share, continue. It's mind-blowing. It's actually mind-blowing. We have 290 humans. I'm not sure if it's all women. A lot of my work is geared towards women, and all humans are welcome. Over 290 registered. So I know a lot of people are watching the replays or watching in the Facebook group. Amanda's saying she's at an 8. Awesome. And Trisha's saying, thinking about how to love yourself even when these times are tough. Absolutely. For me, it brings up a relationship with my weight. When my weight is up, my self-love is down. Does anyone else have a relationship like that? Of like, with your weight, with, things like when I'm in a relationship, I love myself more, right? We have these conditional things. When I'm making enough money, I love myself more. Like we have these things, but really self-love is self-love, regardless of the amount of money you make, regardless of your weight, regardless of where you're at. So, and when we can come to this place where we're loving ourselves, even in our darkest, our shadowiest times, what starts to happen is all of those things, we don't give our power away to things like weight, to things like money, to things like another person's opinion of us. And we start to really drop into the I love me no matter what. That's where everything can shift in your world. That's where, I know for myself at one point, I had a eating disorder for 7 years. Sorry, 7 years. I had an eating disorder that ended about 15 years ago. I healed from that. And I remember my self-love, which was conditional, was based on weight. And I remember how hard it was to love myself when I was in these cycles of binging and purging. But it was in the act and the exploration of loving myself no matter what, loving my body no matter what weight, that I stopped becoming so obsessive and my body calmed and could balance its weight out on its own. I stopped making my value based off my weight. And that's when my body balanced to the weight that it wanted to be. So these sorts of things are so, so, so powerful. So welcome, Kels. So, okay. So today's practice, I've talked a little bit. So today's practice, we're going to do a 4-minute song. We're going to move today. We're going to move some energy. And then after that, I have just a very special announcement of something that I would love to invite you into if it calls to your soul. And yeah, but I will announce that after. So today's practice is all about, can you accept and love yourself where you're at when you're frustrated, when you're mad, when you're angry, and allow yourself to express that, to move that. So I'm going to put a song on and I'm going to take you through a movement practice that involves shaking. Shaking is one of the best ways to release any pent up energy. If you have anxiety, stuck emotion, we want to get it out of our body, because somatics is body based. And if you've read The Body Keeps the Score, it's where our emotions get stuck in our body. So sometimes when we're feeling things, we just need to let it out. So today we're going to play around with this, concept and get ourselves moving. So if you're physically able, I invite you to stand up. And if you're not physically able, that's okay too. You can do this from a place of sitting. And I'm just going to get set up here.
Beautiful. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so in this song, and you will see my dog Pepe is on the floor. He's decided to take over my dance floor, which is fine. That's okay. I share the dance floor with him. He loves it. So in this song, if you're able to stand, you can stand. And if you want to do this seated, you can as well. But in this song, we are going to really release. So I want you to just take your hands and shake them out, let them all go. Take your shoulders, shake them out. Take your hips, let it all go. You know, animals, when they're in nature, when they are in fight or flight, you know, let's say they're in flight. So when Pepe is running away from another dog, or another animal that he's afraid of, he's going to run, 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 run. He's going to get himself to safety. And once he gets himself to safety, he's going to shake and he's going to let it all out until his body has released this. Unfortunately for humans, we don't do this. We have all these stresses coming at us every single day. And it may not feel as life threatening as running away from an animal that wants to attack, but they start to build up in our nervous systems. And one of the best ways for us to release them is through shaking. We see this with children. Children will lie on the floor and tantrum. They'll shake everything out, right? And then we wrong them for it. But really, that's such a part of the deal. So in this song, this is one of our dance alchemy songs. And in this song, just remember, you can't get anything wrong. Nobody cares what you look like. Have fun with it. And I'm going to start the music and we are going to move and dance and let this energy out. We're going to start. Here we go. How's that for the sound? We're going to go single, single, double. Then we're going to shake. So we're going to shake it out, letting everything shake. So we're going to punch single, single, double. So it's kind of like we're in flight. Single, single, double. Then we shake it out, shaking up those arms, shaking up those arms, punching to the beat. Single, single, double. Nice. Now shaking everything out, letting it go, letting your whole body shake. Single, single, double. Nice. Shaking it all out, letting it go. Great job. Punch it up. Great job. Shaking it out. Can you shake out your face? Ooh, so much tension up there. Punch, punch, double. Nice. Shake out the face and your shoulders. Good. Punching down low. Beautiful. Shaking out your legs, getting into those legs, shaking them out. Punch single, single, double. Nice. Shaking out those legs, letting it all go. Punching side to side. bringing in that power, that strength, shaking everything out, shaking your whole body, releasing, punching side to side. Now, this time when we shake, I want you to make some noise. Any noise, just let it out, like, good. Let it all out. Keep shaking, keep shaking. Can you shake your butt? Nice. What about your shoulders? What about your legs? Just taking a moment, take a deep breath in and exhale. We're just gonna do tiny punches now. So it's like a single, single, double, mini punches. Now tiny shakes, tiny shakes, tiny shakes. Nice job. Tiny shakes. Beautiful. Make it as big as you can. Punch, punch, double. And can you dance with it? Let your whole body get into it. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Make it into a fun dance. As weird and wacky as you can. You're punching in different directions. Shake it out, shake it out. Because this work gets to be fun. We're punching in all different directions. Make it into a fun dance. And if you want to start to freestyle, just see what your body wants to do. Feel free. If you want to move away from the punches and the shakes, let your body freestyle. Nice. Because part of this is expressing. Maybe you even want to stomp your feet. Maybe there's some frustration or anger in there. We're going to stomp those feet. Whatever feels good to you. Yeah. Letting yourself dance. Even watching what stories come up of being weird or silly or different. Nice job. Yes. Letting yourself dance, letting yourself move. Maybe you even want to make some noise. Letting these drums move your body. Now bringing this movement, these shakes back into different parts of your body. Can you shake out those legs? Shake out those arms. Shake out your whole body. And one more time, let's just make some noise like, ah, letting it all out. Whew. Beautiful. Oh, so good. And then coming back to a place of stillness, whether you're sitting or lying or standing, and putting one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, and just closing your eyes and tuning in. Taking a deep breath in. Beautiful. Just really tuning in, asking your body, what do you know right now? Whatever answer comes, thank it. Don't overthink it. And tuning in, asking your emotions, what do you know right now? Mm. Mm. Now, if there's any anger or frustration or anything that came up, allowing yourself, just knowing that you are not wrong for having those emotions. This is healthy. This is normal to feel. And it's normal. Sometimes we just need to release and express and allow ourselves to be free and to love all parts of ourselves. So that is today's practice, nice and short and sweet. We promised to be, or we said it'd be 10 minutes, and now it's looking like our sessions will be more 20 to 30. My apologies, but we have a lot of exciting things. If you need to hop off, you can. But please take some time to journal out whatever it is you're feeling right now. Just get present. A big part of loving yourself and this somatic work is just listening to your body without pushing it away. Um, Continue to share every day you share. You know, if you were here live, you can check it off on that tracker and post and tag us. Check it off on that tracker because you were here live. And if you're watching the replay, same thing, check it off. We love to see, we love to know we're tracking all your names, and giveaways are starting over the next few days. Ashley and I have some really cool stuff coming up. For those of you who love to dance and have been curious about the Dance Alchemy Foundational Instructor Training, or maybe this is the first you're hearing about it, our next round starts in January. It's 8 weeks online. Right now, the price is $777. It will be going up. However, if you desire to be a part of that for the next 24 hours, I will welcome you in at the price of $444. So it's almost half the price. If that's something that calls you, send me a DM. Okay. So that's just for people who are here live or the replay, and just for the next 24 hours, where you learn how to teach. We dive deeper into somatics and all of these juicy things, and you learn how to teach this movement, this beautiful movement practice. So either way, I love you. We're so grateful that you're here. Thank you for showing up. We hope you're enjoying these practices. We're trying to keep them short and sweet so that throughout these 12 days of holidays and beyond, you can pull on the practices that you resonate. You can let go of what doesn't. And you're learning more and more about your nervous system and about how you can meet yourself with love, compassion, and self love. So thank you, everyone, for being here. If you have any questions, I can stay on to answer any questions. You could just drop them in the chat. And otherwise, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, maybe drop in the chat. Let me know. What do you think of our punching and shaking song? Very simple, but very therapeutic. Sometimes when we're dancing in a group, I call it group therapy because it truly is. Like it's group therapy, really. Let's just call it what it is. Thank you for coming to group therapy today. Group movement therapy, somatic movement therapy. Yeah, and it doesn't take much. Like that was one song that was 4 minutes. It doesn't take much to release, to let go. You know, a child doesn't tantrum for too long. A dog doesn't shake for too long. We don't need that much. It's just simple. All right. Yes. All right. Thank you everyone for being here. Okay. Have a beautiful afternoon and evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Ashley will be here with some fun stuff for you all. I'll be here too. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.